Yes, Sapana, I can start.
Namaste and very good evening to one and all. I am Aparna, leadership coach and POSH consultant. I welcome you all to Leaders Connect Foundation episode LC 269. Leaders Connect Foundation is a non-profit organization aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Our mission is to invite 1,000 plus leaders and create 1,000,000 leaders. Every Wednesday, we come together from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. on Zoom Live to gain insights from top management leaders and the last week of the month from authors. And every quarter, we take it offline in different cities to network, support, and grow together. Because at Leaders Connect 360, we strongly believe leaders create more leaders. Before we kickstart this episode, a quick reminder. Please keep your videos on for engaging experience. First time visitors, check out WhatsApp, Facebook, and LinkedIn links in the chat box to stay connected and grow with us. This episode is being recorded for our community archives. Now, let's set the energy high. If you're excited and ready for an impactful session, drop a thumbs up or smiley in the chat box. Fantastic. Let me speaker is Dr. Denzil, Head Xpo HR Consulting. And we have our moderator, Mr. Pankaj Vyas, managing partner Bija Training, who will be interacting with our guest speaker alongside with our panel discussion leader, Mrs. Ishwarya J, 360-degree assessment specialist. Without further delay, let's get started. Over to Mr. Pankaj.
Thank you so much, Aparna ji. Good evening, everyone. I'm Pankaj Vyas, Managing Partner, Bija Training Private Limited, and I welcome you all on behalf of Bija Training, the Mass Leadership and Leaders Connect. And yes, indeed, it's a privilege to have our guest, Dr. Denzil, today. And yes, topic for today is also very interesting, which is called productivity versus busyness. And that is one thing which is very important, because if you ask anybody today, everybody says that I don't have time. But ultimately, are they really productive enough? The productivity is not at that level what is expected. So on the one side, people say they don't have time. On the other side, the impact and the productivity is not there. So where is the gap? And I believe that is what we are going to get a better understanding from our guest, Dr. Denzil, today. And I really like this word called busyness. Till now, we always talk about business, but today it's busyness. So thank you so much. And before we move forward, I mode of welcome video. So Arul, can we have welcome video for our guest, please? Thank you so much, Arul. Thank you so much. And welcome, Dr. Denzil, to our Leaders Connect.
Hi. Actually, Ishwarya is having some challenges, so I'm taking over
Yes,
the
yes.
panel discussion.
So, welcome, Kalai. Thank you so much for taking the last moment. Thank you so much.
So glad. Yes, always happy to be part of this community, and I have got this opportunity. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Welcome, Mr. Denzil.
Yeah, good
Glad to
evening.
meet you today.
Yeah, good
And
evening
I'm
to
very much interested in today's topic, especially when it comes to busyness to productivity. That is, the topic itself seems so great. So, my first question for you is, why are so many professionals busy all day but still struggle to achieve meaningful result?
yeah, it's a very interesting topic, and people are all busy all the time. Humans are very busy making a living that they forget to live a life. So we are hectically busy. In an average, out of 100 people, only 35 to 40 people reach 65 years of their age. So people are so busy that they forget to live their life. So busyness is, we can define it as a continuous engagement in any activity. So people are busy all the time in office, in our home, everybody. But this question is, are we productive? So productivity and busyness are two corners. Busyness is engaging throughout in some activity, while productivity is, it's a well defined activity where we have a goal set, we have a plan, that we have an outcome, it is measurable, and it's a desired, gives a desired results. So this is completely two different things. For example, you see a fan running there, just keeps running all the time. It doesn't have anything, just runs. You put it on, it keeps running, and you put it off, it just. But if you take an AC, it's not like that. It is given a timer, it's given a sensor, temperature sensor is there. So it operates according to the room temperature. It switch off the compressors, switches on based on the temperature and other things. So it has a sensor. So that is something like a productivity where it has goals and other things. Fan is like, just it's like, but results differs. So efforts alone will not give us results. There's a lot of things that we should take care is, people do this. They continuously do different things. But our cognition, our mind needs continuity. If you break between tasks, we lose 23 minutes of our time. For example, you're doing something, immediately switch over to other thing. The brain takes 23 minutes to settle down to the new activity. Then again, you do some other activity. So we lose this continuity. So, and also that is called as cognitive connectivity. So brain loses things. Then once you shift to the new activity, there is an hangover of the previous activity. So people, without any structured planning, if you keep shifting things and we do things, we have a residue like an hangover. So the whole thing, it becomes restless. We become tired, and at the end of the day, we don't achieve any results. So there is a lot of difference between busyness. We keep doing things, but when it is comes to productivity, it's very clearly structured activity, defined goals, actions, planned actions, and we see the output, we measure the output, we evaluate it, and we reset the goal again. So it's very structured. So there is a lot of difference between these two things. I think I have answered your question.
Yes, that's so beautiful. Especially, I really love the example how you connected with fan and AC. People can able to relate it so well. Thank you so much for simplifying it and make us to understand like how we have to break it and how we have to plan our goals and everything. So You have beautifully shared what is busyness and productivity. Coming to that next question, what kind of habits we create what habits create the biggest gap between being busy and being truly productive?
Yeah. See, the thing is, most of the time we are reactively doing things. For example, email pops up, immediately we go and reply to that email. We see the message and we are more reactive. Suddenly your boss calls, we go and do things. So we are reactive to the environment. So we have to reactive attention. We call it reactive attention. So you have to manage this reactive attention. That is the thing that which sucks our time and energy. So we call it a psychic energy. So first is managing our reactive attention. So we have to make sure we don't react to things, we focus and work. First is reactive attention management. Second thing is we cannot do multitasking. We should stop doing multitasking. So task has to be focused. See, when we do multitasking, we lose 40% of our productivity. It's very important. I repeat this point. When we do multitasking, we lose 40% of our productivity. So leaders, they should not just change jobs and make people do a lot of activities. We lose productivity, we lose time and energy on multitasking. So second thing is multitasking. Third thing is we have to avoid unstructured day. We have to structure the day. So these are the three things. And fourth is anything, it has to be evidence based. It has to be measurable. It has to be, there should be some thing to measure. My grandmother used to tell us, even if you are putting the trash into the ocean, measure it and put it. No, don't just do it. So anything, it has to be measured, it has to be structured. So that has to be there. So Google has adopted OKR. Google, they have adopted a strategy called OKR. OKR is nothing but objective key results. So anything, it has to be objective with key results. Otherwise, it's not a task. Any task would have an objective with key results. For example, you take a factory, you say today you have to do 100 pieces. Or you say HR, you say you reduce iteration from 8% to 5%. So these are the tasks which are measurable, result oriented. So everything has to be measurable and result oriented. So if you are a leader, give a work which has to be clear target. You have to give clear target. For example, you have a son, you tell him you walk for 10 minutes, you walk for 1 kilometer. You don't say it's simply you go and walk. It has to be defined, so measurable. So then other thing is meetings. Lot of meetings are wastage of time. It is there is no agenda, there is no time slot. Everybody talks for their own time. It's not like that. Meeting should have a clear agenda because lot of corporates lose their time and energy in meetings, boardroom meetings. So it has to be clearly defined. 6 to 6:30. This is the agenda. Something like that. So cut meeting overloads. It should be short with agenda based. So then the leadership has to be very calm and focused. So this is the organization goal, this is the vision, this is the activities that we have to do. And by calm and focused leaders, they encourage the employees to be more calm and focused, which will lead to creativity, and creativity will lead to productivity. Okay. And always encourage planned activities. Don't do any unplanned activity. Even the small activity, even a 10 minutes activity, it has to be planned. So these are the things that we need to address while taking up the.
Thank you so much, sir. It was very simple but yet powerful points that you have shared. Especially, I really love the point where we are consuming lot of times, especially in the meetings. People will not have the agenda, and then they will actually talk all those things, and then they will not focus on the actual things that you have rightly said. We have to define the agenda. And the next question is, how can leaders help their teams focus on outcomes instead of just activities?
Yeah. So yeah. See, if leaders should have a very clear defined statistics where, for example, the company is doing 1,000 crores. So they should have a target of pushing it to 1,500 or 2,000 crores or 5,000 crores. And that vision has to be broken down and it has to be defined into each small plans. And for each team, it has to be defined. Everything has to be metric. Everything has to be measured. So the whole vision is tapered down to activity and small goals, and it has to be uh, given to each individual with a vision, same reflecting the same vision, and it has to be measurable. So the leader has to see the result based on measurement. He has to evaluate the activity by using measurable metrics. For example, how many hours did you work? How many calls did you make? How many people responded? How many people turned into a client? Something like that. So it has to be, everything has to be measured. So once a leader start measuring the activity, the employees also start working on metrics. So they also start working on numbers, targets, and so the whole thing becomes very much structured, measurable, and result oriented organization.
Thank you so much, sir. That was a very valid point. And in today's digital workplace, because we keep switching between digital, because the world is becoming more digital. So, what are the biggest distractions that reduce productivity?
Yeah, one of the latest research by Glory Mark, they say that people are switching between screens, and initially it was 2.5 minutes per screen. Now it has almost reduced to 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes, people switch screens. So first distraction would be the chat notifications, then mobile SMS notification, all those things. So in office, it has to be officially, they have to mute this chat notification, personal phone notifications. Then other thing is email pop-ups. So every email, once it's pop up, we immediately have a tendency and a distraction to open the mail and see what is happening. We immediately lose focus. We deviate our attention to the email, and which may not be on high priority on an urgent basis. So first is chat notification and phone notification. Second is emails. Focus on your work. Don't get distracted in these things. Third is opening up many screens. We have 10 to 15 screens opening. So that's a very clear distraction. So focus on one or two screens, close that and open another screen. So by this way, we can always reduce the uh, time that we spend on screen. Fourth one is reactive responses. We should stop reacting culture. Everything we need not react. So focus on your work. Tell them, I'll call you back after 10 minutes. I'll do that after 20 minutes. I'll finish this work and do that work. So this reactive culture has to be maintained. You need not be reactive. You be respond to the thing. Your boss comes and says, "Do this." You said, "Sir, I am doing this. It will take another 30 minutes. I will surely do that after that." So we need not be reactive. So we should stop this reactive culture and we should respond to this. These are the things that we can manage in our work environment.
Yeah, that's right. People always switch between tasks and then they are focusing. I mean, they are missed to focus a lot of things. And when it comes to the final question, if you could recommend one practical change to become more productive from tomorrow, what would it be?
See, I would recommend them one technique called as GPAM-R. GPAM-R. So you can note it down.
Yes.
GPAM-R. So G is nothing but setting a goal every day. Yeah, it's on the screen. So goal, set your daily targets. For example, you need not come morning and set your targets. You have to set it in the previous day. So I have a diary. Every evening I write down what are the goals for the next day. So first is very important. Let it be a 1 minute job or a 10-minute job or a whole day activity. Plan. So before planning, you have to set a goal. What do you want? Second thing is plan. See, we humans have very limited time. So we have only 24 hours per day. 36 36,500 days in our lifetime. Our lifetime is only 36,500 days. That means 100 years. If you live for 100 years, that's limited. So plan your time, plan your time. Time is life, time is money, time is love. So plan it, plan it, plan it. So plan is very important. Break down the activities and plan. Third thing is your activity. So do it focusedly, do it without distraction, follow the schedule. So then you have to make sure that activity is completed within that stipulated time. Then M is measure. So end of the day, you measure what are the activities you have done, how much your day has been, is that accomplished, what percentage it is accomplished, how many pieces that you have done, how many calls that you have done, how many people that you have met, how many whatever it is, you measure the everyday, evaluate the day, and see. And most important thing is you have to reset the whole plan for the next day. You cannot repeat the same plan. It has to evolve. Don't repeat. Improve on it. Keep changing. Don't do the same plan every day. Humans have got a tendency to keep changing and keep growing. So never repeat the same plan. Reset the whole plan. So GPAN R is goal, plan, act, measure, and reset. Reset the plan. Every day reset the plan. As you reset, you'll naturally grow and you'll become very productive and we'll become very potential. We have exponentials. So our company name is Expo. So it is humans have exponential. By planning and doing, we all can surely succeed. Yes, madam.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. That was so wonderful and a simple framework, but it has given us a lot of insights. Thank you so much for your time. It was so wonderful to have a discussion with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kalai, for taking the panel discussion. Thank you so much, Dr. Denzil, for putting all the things in such a simple manner. And I really like your example of a fan and AC. We had never even thought of it.
I would like to conclude with a small example.
Yes, sir.
So we see street dogs, no, they run around.
Yes.
But there's one dog in near my house which doesn't run around. It comes to the particular house, it barks in front of the gate, and the house owner comes and gives food. This is called as productivity. Other dogs run around, but this dog comes down straight away, barks, gets the food, and simply goes. See how neatly it plans and
Awesome.
executes.
Sir, your
Other-
opening example, closing example, both are, I mean, nobody could have even thought about, in this manner. And this will be on the top of the mind now. That what is busyness and what is productivity. The AC and fan, next time when I'm going to see, for sure, it's going to be an example for sure. Obviously, with your reference that I have learned it from a gentleman called Dr. Denzil. And this dog example is also amazing, sir. I really liked it. And yes, the moment you say that we all need to evolve, that is what I say, that every day we should try to learn something new, something one. I mean, if we add something, one new thing to our daily, what we say, personal learning, so that power of one can also help us to be more productive. So that has been my learning, sir. So let's see what people have learned in last half an hour through a mode of a quick quiz. So here I would like to call upon a quick quiz leader who is Miss Kalai Rasi only. So you only need to ask that question, Kalai, and let's see what the visitors have learned from Dr. Denzil. So over to you for a quick quiz, please.
Yeah. Today's question is, when you move repeatedly between email, WhatsApp, and a report, what usually happens? Actually, our speaker have shared a beautiful example. So I'm gonna post it in the chat box. You guys can check and then you can answer it.
So let's see who responds first. So I believe Sukumar sir is not there today.
He's there, sir is there.
Achha, he's there, huh?
Yes, he can't get
Very nice.
You asked for him and he actually sent an answer. Let's wait for a few more people and let's see who has given the right answer.
So Meena is there, Venkat is there, Mr. Sukumar is there. So whom do you want to give it today?
Okay,
Oh, Karna is
everybody
also
have
there.
mentioned C, and of course C is the right answer. It was told by Mr. Sukumaran first, and so we will go with
So,
Sukumaran.
congratulations, Mr. Sukumar and Ajiz. As always, you are a quick quiz winner today. And as a bonus, you have this opportunity to unmute yourself and ask one question to our guest. So, please, you can ask your question.
Sir, thank you for this wonderful session, sir. Sir, in the last, you mentioned about a framework, and I just want, now, most of our lives are on a daily basis, it's on a similar fashion. So, how can we pivot the last point in that framework which you mentioned, apart from daily learnings?
Yeah, see, our whole life is a pact of activities. So any activity you do, just for example, you're going for walking, just spend few minutes and you plan where which side you're going to go. Just don't go automatically. Plan. I'm going for walking. I need to be relaxed. I'll go this side for 20 minutes. I'll come back. So you prepare your mind for this everyday walking. But you hold on and you just say to yourself that you're going for a walk. Plan that whole steps. So every day we are packed. Not only in office, our day-to-day activity it has to be productive. Productive is nothing but planned, structured activity. So by structuring yourself, planning yourself, programming yourself, we become successful. So in each activity we keep learning. We are all lifelong learners. LLL. That's we call it as lifelong learners. And we should enjoy each moment of our life. For example, you're going in a bus. We just close the AC door and just we sleep or we browse something. Instead, we open up the door and we enjoy the whole travel. And most of the time, life is spent like closed doors. Just we land up in our deathbeds and our life is finished. We are not enjoying the whole journey of life. So we need not be busy all the time. We have to be more mindful and more awareness, enjoying the whole thing. For example, walking, as I told you, just enjoy this cool breeze, enjoy the environment, and even there, people put their headphones and they listen to some music and all those things. That's not needed. For example, you're eating, be mindful, focus on your food, don't get distracted. People are watching TV. Mothers are feeding the children by giving a phone to the children and they are feeding. That's not right. So, being more mindfulness, being more awareness, and most of important is plan all your even the smallest activity you do, plan it, and it will be very productive, and your whole life will be wealthy, healthier, and you lead a very wealthy life.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good. Thank you so much. So I believe, Sukuman sir, you got the answer. So now the forum is open for quick 2 to 3 questions. So visitors, you can ask a question to our guest and then we move forward. So maximum 2 to 3 questions, not more than that. So Arul, can you please see who would like to ask questions? So please help them to unmute. If there are any questions.
I guess no, people are clear. We can move forward.
Sorry. So if we do not,
If it's
is there
okay,
anyone?
can I ask a question, Mr. Pankaj?
Yeah, please.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Dr. Denzil, for joining us for the episode today, and you have given us a clear understanding about what is business and productivity. I just have a small question, just to get the clarification. The point is, I plan my day with a timeline. So, for example, 10 to 11, I will be completing this task, and then 11 to 12, I'll be completing this task. I will plan my day according to the timeline. So, if every day I wanted to complete the task within the time period. If I'm not able to complete the task on the time, I get a pressure like, why am I not able to complete the task on time? Okay, I have to jump to the next task again. So this kind of pressure is happening. So how will I? What any other steps or any suggestions to overcome this pressure, or it's natural to have the pressure? Just your suggestions.
Yeah. See, first of all, you have to understand the task. See,
Yes.
time is not sufficient means you are not understanding the task.
Okay.
For example, you are going to do a cooking.
Mm.
For example, coffee. So you should take in all the factors, induction stove or gas how much of time it will take for you to pick up the materials, all those things. So you cannot say 3 minutes I will get a coffee for you. It's not practically possible. So you should understand the task. Understand the task. There is also one technique called as Pareto technique, 80 by 20.
Yes.
So 80 by 20 is you prioritize. See, a simple thing. End of the day, you prioritize 6 tasks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the first task you spend 90 minutes. So yeah, so you spend 90 minutes. By doing that 20% of the task, your 80% of the result will be there. So early morning, you're highly potential. Your whole brain is so fresh and you're energetic. You take up that main task and do it. Focus 90 minutes. Don't get distracted. No, what to say, notifications.
Yes.
Anybody comes, don't get distracted. Don't be reactive. So focus on that, and you will surely succeed. And your problem is planning is your problem. So you have to really plan. And frustration, don't get frustration. We are beautifully imperfect. We are not perfect. We are not machines.
Great.
So don't worry. You just say, okay, very good. Replan it, restructure it. I said reset. No, keep resetting it. Perfect. Keep resetting it. Don't worry at all. You've done it. You've done some activities. Evaluate that and replan it. Keep resetting the whole process. Even that small activity you have a plan for that small activity.
Yes.
And always give a buffer time. See, you always plan any activity for time to relax and rest. Never stretch it out for the whole thing. 90 minutes, give a break. 10 to 15 minutes. 90 minutes, give a break.
Super.
See, the whole function of our brain is only 20 minutes. Then it slowly consolidates. It goes and stores everything. So you understand the brain pattern. So our classroom sessions, our schools, they operate only for 40 minutes. That's also too much. Our whole brain span is only 20 minutes.
Okay.
After that, it consolidates and it stores. So replan and reset the whole plan. I think I have answered your question.
Yes, definitely, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, Denzil, sir. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks, Arul. So, Arul, is there anyone else who would like to ask question? If not, then we can move forward.
I think Miss Aparna, you want to ask something?
Okay. No, so can we move ahead?
Yes, we can move.
So here I would like to invite our summary leader, Mr. Nelai. So, Mr. Nelai, over to you for a quick quiz summary, please.
Good evening, Honorable. Thanks to Bija Training for this opportunity as a summary leader. Dear Dr. Denzil, sir, thank you for the exceptionally insightful session on the productivity versus busyness. Your practical examples are thought-provoking explanations are clearly highlighted the difference between the being busy and being truly productive, sir. The sessions reinforce that the productivity is about the focusing on the right priorities, creating a meaningful outcome, and eliminating low-value activities and making the consciousness use of our time rather than simply staying occupied. Thank you for the sharing your wisdom and inspiring us to work with a greater purpose, sir. Thank you, sir. The summarized points.
Yeah, please.
And I would like to summarize in the 5 key points. And one is the being busy is not the same as being productive. We often stay occupied throughout the day, but activity alone doesn't create a results. Busyness means constantly engaging in tasks, while productivity is working with a clear goal, a structured plan, measurable outcomes, and a regular review. The focus should shift from simply putting in effort to delivering meaningful results. Like the fan versus AC explains the difference between the continuous activity and the goal-oriented productivity. And dog example demonstrate the focused execution versus aimless effort. And the second point, product your focus to improve the performance. One of the biggest productivity barriers is constant task switching. Frequent interruption from emails, message, meetings, or multiple activities break concentration and reduce efficiency. Every switch creates a mental carryover from the previous task, making us feel busy but less effective. Working on one priority at a time with a sustained focus produces better outcomes than multitasking. The third one, plan your work, don't just react to it. Many professionals spend their day reacting to notification, urgent request, and unexpected tasks. Instead, productive people plan their work in advance, define priorities, and follow a structured schedule. Every task, whether large or small, should have a clear objective and measurable result. Using the framework such as the OKR, objective, and key results helps ensure the work remains focused, measurable, and aligned with the business goals. And fourth one, leadership creates a productive culture. Leaders play a critical role in shifting teams from the activity to outcomes. They should translate organizational vision into clear, measurable goals for every team and regularly review progress through the meaningful metrics. Short agenda driven meetings and realistic priorities and calm and focused leadership create an environmental where creativity and productivity can thrive. And the fifth one, and build the daily productivity habits. A simple daily discipline can significantly improve the performance using GPAMR, GPAMR approach. G goal and define the tomorrow priority in advance. P plan, allocate the time and sequence activity. A act, execute with a full focus and minimal distractions. M measure, review progress against the planned outcome. R reset, learn from the day and refine tomorrow's plan as a continuous improvement. We have to follow a triple L, that is lifelong learning. It's a practical takeaway. Plan tomorrow's priorities before ending today. Focus on one important task at a time. Minimize distraction. Define measurable outcomes instead simply completing activities. Review our progress daily, continuously improving our plan. As a strong conclusion, success is not measured by how busy we are, but by the meaningful results we consistently deliver through the focused action, disciplined planning, and continuous improvement. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nelly, for summarizing it so well. Thank you so much. And as we are coming to an end, I would like to invite our vote of thanks leader, Ms. Aparna, for the vote of thanks. Thank you so much, Mr. Nelly.
Thank you, Pankaj. Thank you for this opportunity. It was amazing session actually. So, good evening again, once again, all of you. Let me quickly share once again the purpose of this thriving leadership community. Leaders Connect 360 Foundation is a non-profit organization aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and we are a hybrid model leadership community bringing together leaders every Wednesday, and where experts in their respective field provide solutions to real-time leadership challenges. Just like we had this valuable insights from our guest speaker, Dr. Denzil Peaser. Every last week of the month, we take a deeper dive into knowledge by inviting authors, and this helps everybody to grow and learn lifelong in their journey. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished guest, Dr. Denzil, Head Xpo HR Consulting, for his thought-provoking perspective and insights. I'm sorry, I'm just reading, but to me, this was a really amazing session, sir. And I assure you that. Okay, I implement, I plan, and all that. I have heard about smart goals, but from today I will implement this GPAMR, and from today I will implement that. I assure you that. And also my sincere appreciation to our inspiring panel discussion leader, Ms. Kalai, who stepped in place of Aishwarya. That was amazing. And she took the conversation to clarity and purpose. And of course, our moderator, Pankaj, who's the pillar of this foundation. I thank you so much for your effort and bringing us all together, sir. I also thank Arul for the coordination, and he's an amazing leader himself. And now, as a small token of our appreciation, we usually present a video, a thank you video, which Mr. Arul will do it. And once again, thank you all for being a part of this meaningful journey. We wish to bring more leaders and create more leaders in this journey. See you all next week. Until then, keep leading and keep growing. Over to Arul for the amazing video. Thank you, video. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Aparnaji. All can we have thanking video, please? Thank you so much, Arul. Thank you so much, Dr. Denzil, for being a wonderful speaker and a leader. And I request you to be a part of this community wherever, whenever possible. Please help us grow this community, sir. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Thank you for your invite. I am with you.
Have a great evening, sir. Thank you so much. Arul, over to you.
Yes, thank you, Denzil. Thank you so much for joining with us today. Stop this.